Okay, so now you should have all of your text copied and pasted and rearranged and resized, whatever you need to do. So real quick, I just wanted to show you, this is my final copy. It does have the images already, and I will show you what you need to do to get there. But you'll notice that I kept the front cover the same. Instead of a blank slide, I chose to put a dedication page to all you hardworking, fun kids. Um, and then you can see how, based on where the images are, some of my words were moved around. And let's see what else. Oh, I also wanted to point out at the very end, after your conclusion, that's when you'll put your glossary in and your works cited. And then, of course, picture citations if you're choosing to get pictures from the internet. Another thing that you will want to do at some point is those fun fact boxes. So you'll see here I added in a text box with my fun fact. One thing I did to make it stand out was I also added a shape. And you can insert a shape here, and then you can change it. So I made it a gray box. That way it stood out a lot more for my fun fact boxes. So now I have all my text in. I also have my images, like I said, but I want to show you guys how to do it correctly today. So you want to make sure your images match the information that is on the slide with it. So because I called mine Rock Stars of the Ocean, instead of putting a stonefish there and giving away everything about my book, I chose to put guitar, like a picture of two guitars there. So all I did, and I do want you to go to the actual Google site. You can actually go to images.google.com. And when you go there, hopefully it's working. There we go. I just typed in guitar. And then here's the image I chose. When I click on it, there's two things you need to do. One, you have to copy the image. So you can right click and hit copy image. Oops, that's my old one. And then right click and paste, or you guys on your Chromebooks would have to do like the 2-finger tap to do the right click. And then of course you can resize it. So here's where my photo is, but you're not done. I repeat, you are not done. You need to get the image address in your slides as well. So you're gonna come down, you're gonna need a picture citation slide. And then with this up, you do not copy this at the top. That is the URL for your Google search. It is not the URL for this picture. So I'm gonna right click on this picture, and under copy image is copy image address. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna go back to my slideshow. And this is actually right here. The first one, I put mine in order to find them easier. So I'm just gonna hit paste. And you'll see once I paste it in there, I can click on it, go to the site, and it just brings up the picture of the image I chose. So do not copy this. You need the image address. Now you might run into some issues. So for example, if you copy your citation in and it's like pages long, that's too long. So you have one of two options. You can either choose a different picture or see me and I will help you. Maybe it's just an image that's unavailable. Now, if you click on your image, like when I click on it, it'll actually take me to the website that it came from. If you click on that website and it is blocked, then you may not use the image. You will have to find a different image. If you can get to the website though, and it's just the image address that's super long, we'll figure out a way to fix that. So please see me with those. But when you're all done, you should literally be able to count your pictures. So 1, 2, 3, and you should be able to come down to your picture citations and count your citations so you know that you have everything there. Now, one thing I did want to add actually, so I'll do that while we're doing this, is I want to give, this is my conclusion, I want to give my stonefish on my conclusion a guitar. So let me see, which one should he get? Maybe, this one kind of looks similar to that one, but it's got a white background. I don't want the white background. I wonder if I can find one without the background. Guitar, no background. Let's see. So maybe this one? No, oh yeah, there we go. So let me copy the image, go back here, paste it and see if it works. Oh, perfect. So I'm going to resize. A couple things with images. When you are copying and pasting images, you never pull from the left or right. See what it did to the guitar? It made it ugly fat. And you never do up and down because it makes it super skinny. You always resize by the corners. So I'm going to resize this for my good friend, the stonefish. That top thing allows me to turn it because I want to put it on him like that. In fact, maybe I'll move this up just a little bit. That way I can move my picture up a little bit, and then my guitar fits a little bit better on my picture. There we go. Then I need to go back and copy my image address, and then come down here. Oh boy, getting a little tight on space. And then since this is so tight, I am going to move this up a little. You can resize your font to make it pretty small. Right now mine's at a 9, but you can go as far down as a 6. So you can make it super tiny if you need to, or you can have 2 slides if you need to with your picture citations. One thing I want to warn you about, so definitely only pull pictures from the corners to resize them, make them bigger, smaller, whatever. The other thing is you might want to put captions on some of your pictures. For example, when I did my predators, where am I at here? Oh yeah. When I did my predators, I actually put a caption on it. I know it's hard to see there. So I labeled what they were. The other thing is with habitat, I also added here an arrow so I could point out specific things in my picture. You're welcome to do that. Anything that will enhance it and make it easier for your reader is perfect. One other warning before you are totally done, which means you have all your text in, you have all your pictures in, and you've cited everything appropriately, go back through and make sure nothing is super close to the edge. If it is too close to the edge of the slide, like you'll notice, like it's almost like I have like this little white border around it. If it's too close to the edge, whether it's a picture or whether it's text, it will not print. It will make an error in the printing, and then you'll have to do it by hand. So I just wanted to let you know that. Once you are totally done with all of this, please turn it in again, and this time we will print it for you. Congratulations.